Hey everybody, this is Dead Winter Dead with another Battlefield 4 video for you. Well, today I want to talk China Rising. And you might be saying, Dead, China Rising? That came out in December of 2013. And yes, while China Rising holds some extremely large vehicle-centric maps, Altai Range, Silk Road, Dragon Pass, it has one very overlooked map. And that is what you're looking at here. This is Guilin Peaks. Guilin Peaks is an infantry jewel in the rough. Now, while the vanilla Guilin Peaks does have some vehicles, it's got transport choppers and it has quads as well as motorcycles, but it has no armor, and it has no attack choppers, and it has no scout choppers. Plus, if you look carefully, you can find some servers that are infantry only, which means there are no choppers. Just the land vehicles, your quads and your motorcycles. So you might be saying, alright, so what? So what? Like I said before, Guilin is a infantry jewel that you kind of have to dig for. You kind of got to dig it up. And you never see it coming until you put some time into it. Then you realize, holy crap, this is a good map. Now, Guilin Peaks is a 7-flag map that's in a jungle-esque environment whose single defining feature is a titanic mountain which appears to have been rended in half by geological forces millions of years ago. Not only did it split the mountain in half, but it also created a series of tunnels which allow you to go from Delta, the central flag, down to Golf, as well as down to Charlie, and even swinging around to the south to Bravo. Now, controlling Delta is key in this map. Delta is the highest geographic location that you can capture on this map. Now, there are other locations in the map that are higher than Delta, but they're really made for those sneaky snipers who like to take a helicopter and fly it onto a mountain, or plant a spawn beacon and parachute onto a mountain. It's not really a PTFO position. So Delta is the key. All of the other flags in Guilin are situated in kind of a spoke system. Imagine Delta as the hub of a wheel, and all the other flags on the map are essentially the spokes of the wheel. This allows you to get troops from Delta to any other flag on the map relatively quickly. Now, you may be saying, well, it might create a ring around the rosy situation. And you would be correct if you are playing on a low count server or a server that is completely unpopulated. 64 players is a little bit of a meat grinder in Guilin, especially if the teams are unbalanced. 32, maybe 48, those are the sweet spots. And that's where you avoid that ring around the rosy, because you don't have a handful of squads chasing each other around the perimeter of the map. Now, you may be also thinking, it might get boring. Everything's kind of shaped in a wheel. But because of the placement of the flags, if you control Delta and then control everything at your back, it allows you to split the map in half, essentially creating one of those classic Battlefield frontline engagements where there's kind of an ebb and flow to the battle. Now, as the title suggests, this is an infantry jewel. Now, you may be saying, we already have a lot of great infantry jewel maps. We've got the new Metro, we have Operation Locker, we have Pearl Market. If I want to go somewhere and get my ass kicked from every single direction imaginable, I'll just play on one of those maps. And while those maps are fun, my personal favorite being Operation Locker, Op Metro being a close second, but gosh, after a while, that does just get kind of tiresome. The meat grinder thing. Guilin offers you multiple routes, multiple flanking areas, and it really does open up the infantry aspect of Battlefield without it being a terrible meat grinder. So go out, experience Guilin for yourself. My name's Dead Winter Dead. Thanks for watching.